Question 3 of this exercise says the cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be 160 rupees. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is 300 rupees. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically or graphically. Okay, so 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes cost 160 rupees, and a month later 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes cost 300 rupees. That's the problem, that's the situation. So the unknowns in this situation are the cost per kg of apples and the cost per kg of grapes. So let's assume that the cost per kg of apples is rupees X, and the cost per kg of grapes is rupees Y. So in this situation, the two variables are X and Y. Now the information given in the problem will help us make a pair of linear equations in X and Y. Okay, so the first piece of information is that the total cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes is 160 rupees. So 2 kg of apples should cost 2x rupees because per kg cost is X, and 1 kg of grapes should cost Y rupees, and this total cost, the total of these two costs should be equal to 160 rupees. So we get our first equation as 2x plus y equal to 160. Now the second piece of information we have is that the total cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is 300. So the cost of 4 kg of apples should be 4x rupees, and the cost of 2 kg of grapes should be 2y rupees, and the total of these two costs should be equal to 300 rupees. So the second equation that we get is 4x plus 2y equal to 300. So the given situation can be modeled as this pair of linear equations. In other words, this pair of equations is the algebraic representation of the given situation. Now we will plot these two equations to represent the given situation graphically. So here's our axis with the horizontal axis representing X, or the cost per kg of apples, and the vertical axis representing Y, which is the cost per kg of grapes. And I'm using a scale of 1 unit representing 10 rupees on both the axes. I'm using this scale because it will make it easier to plot the two equations. So let's go to the two equations and find some solutions for them. So the two equations are 2x plus y equal to 160 and 4x plus 2y equal to 300. Let's take the first equation and find any two solutions of this equation. So let's draw this xy table and take two values of x and find corresponding values of y. So I will take values which are multiples of 10 because that will make it easier to plot those values on the graph. So if I take x equal to 20, what do I get? I get 2x or 40 plus y equal to 160, which means that y equal to 120. So corresponding to x equal to 20, y is equal to 120. And this is for the first equation that I'm doing right now. Now let me take another value of x. So let's take x equal to 60. And what do I get for x equal to 60? So I get 2x or 120 plus y equal to 160. This means that y is equal to 40. So corresponding to x equal to 60, y is equal to 40. So two solutions for the first equation are 20, 120 and 60, 40. Using these two solutions, let's first plot the line corresponding to the first equation. So here's a graph, and the two solutions I obtained were 21, 120. So 20, 120 is this point here, and 60, 40. So 60, 40 is this point here. And now I have to draw the line passing through these 2 points like this. So this is the solution line corresponding to the first equation. Now let's go back and do the same exercise for the second equation. So the second equation was 4x plus 2y equal to 300. Once again, let's find out any two solutions of this equation. So let's take, for example, x equal to 30. And what do I get as the value of y if I take x equal to 30? So I have 4x or 120 plus 2y equal to 300. So this will give me y equal to 90. So for x equal to 30, y is equal to 90 in the second equation. And now let's take x equal to, say, 70. So what do I get for this? So if I substitute x equal to 70, I get 4x or 280 plus 2y equal to 300. And this gives me y equal to 10. So corresponding to x equal to 70, I get y equal to 10. So two solutions for the second equation are 30, 90 and 70, 10. So let's use these two solutions to plot the line for the second equation. So here's our graph once again, and the two solutions I got were 30, 90. So 30, 90 is this point here, 30, 90. And the second solution I got was 70, 10. So 70, 10 is this point here. And now what I have to do is I have to draw the line through these two solutions, and what I get is a line like this. So this blue line represents the second equation, 4x plus 2y equal to 300. So interestingly, we see that the two solution lines are parallel, they do not intersect. So the geometrical representation or the graphical representation of the situation, of the given situation, is this pair of parallel lines that you see here. And with that, we have completed question 3. To learn more about how QMath can help you crack school and board exams, explore QMath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.